IMCMT News. My name is Srishti and I'm the host for today. So we embark on a botanical adventure through the corridors of Department of Botany at Kurukshetra University. This department was established in 1967 and the department has blossomed into a sanctuary of plant science enthusiasts, nurturing research and innovation under the canopy of nature's wisdom. From medicinal plants to biodiversity studies, this department has been at the forefront of groundbreaking research. To uncover more such facts, we have with us Dr. Sombir Jhakar, Chairperson, Department of Botany, Kurukshetra University, Kurukshetra. Dr. Sombir, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
So to begin with, as we know, by botany, people simply mean that it is all about plants. So would you like to break this stereotype and let us know more such career opportunities?
All right. Absolutely. Botany is all about plants. But identification is one aspect. Botany is a fundamental subject that connects with technology, health, environmental conservation, that intersects with industry. So you cannot say that botany is only related to plants. We are working on physiology of plants, biology of plants, ecological studies are being done on plants. So it's a big department, and we are working, our students can become, they can go into paleobotanist, they can become gardener designers, they can become plant scientists, they can become environmental policy makers. So the point is that the scope is wide. Let's not restrict to identification only. This is an era of green biosynthesis that is revolutionizing science and industry. So botany plays a central role in this transformation. Scientists are coming up with innovations like plant-based fuels, plant-based plastics, plant-based dyes, and pesticides. And recently now our people are working on carbon sequestration also, because climate change is happening and it's more of a human-induced climate change. So you cannot say that botany is just about identification of plants. Rather, you can say, of course, it's about plants, but it's also about reshaping the future sustainably.
That was really eye-opening. I hope the audience get a wonderful, insightful answer from sir. So we'll move on to the next question now. So as you talked about climate, so my next question was also about it. With climate change affecting biodiversity, how does the department contribute to conservation efforts?
All right. See, the botany department plays a critical role in conservation and sustainable effects in fighting climate change. It's a universal truth now. Climate change is happening, and our department is conducting research, education, and field work for providing students first-hand impression about climate change. Our department has also well-established forest ecology lab, plant tissue culture lab, where we are micropropagating endangered plant species as well as medicinally important plant species. Department is also having many innovations, like we have our herbal garden, botanical garden, where we are housing many of endangered plant species. So department is conducting research in the field of climate change, how we can sequester carbon through trees, other herbaceous vegetation, and we have full-fledged laboratory dedicated towards climate change.
Wonderful. So my next question is that this department has been at the forefront for plant research for decades. Could you tell us more about any breakthrough study or anything innovative that happened in the department?
Yes, our department has a rich history of impactful research in plant science. With experience of our faculty in tissue culture, plant genetic engineering, medical microbiology, proteomics, ecological studies, we have well-established labs in all these areas. Ongoing research includes production of green nanoparticles for wastewater treatment, propagation of endangered plants by tissue culture techniques, and identification of microbes that can produce medicinally active compounds for industry use. As I'm also in charge of horticulture department of the university, we have implemented zero waste campus where we are encouraging the students as well as the workforce for vermicomposting and manual. We are actually we have set up some vermicomposting units also, and we are also helping our students through organic farming also. So our department recently have got projects worth about 65 lakhs from BST, uh, where we are studying about plant virus interactions, especially in crops like mung bean. Uh, because these ongoing research projects are exploiting the basic mechanisms how virus infect mung bean crops so that we can address the problem of viral infections in plants, because you are well aware that population is on the rise and the land is shrinking, so we need to enhance the plant productivity. In that case, this project will be very helpful. A molecular biology and plant biotechnology lab has been also established by procuring high-tech instruments that facilitate smooth conduct of experiments by the research scholars. So this could lead to significant advancements in disease resistance and thereby enhancing the productivity.
Wonderful, sir. As I also read about the department, there had been 700 plus research papers published, and there are 100 plus PhD students still want to pursue PhD in botany. If you are pursuing or you're dreaming of joining this department, that was a wonderful achievement that sir talked about. So we'll move on to the next question now. Student involvement is very crucial in higher education. So how does the department encourage hands-on learning?
Yes, I totally agree with this because students are the main stakeholders. So, student involvement is a key in developing practical skills because we have to bridge the gap between lab and field. Unless the students are not given opportunity to showcase their research in the lab, which they are doing, they should be they should take it over to the public in general. Otherwise, there is no meaning of science. So in this case, we train our students in different faculties like uh, organic farming they are doing. They are producing plant-based materials. They are also identifying plants, and they can tell the people about the health benefits of those plants. So for that, we have dedicated labs in that case, and guest lectures, seminars, conferences. We are keep regularly we are keep holding them. So in that also the students get benefit, and further we also conduct many field works, field trips where students are taken into the field for wetland study or biodiversity study or some conservation purpose. So they are being going to field work is our a component which is very it's in the curriculum. Students have to go to national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, so that they can get first-hand information how the species are to be conserved.
That was really insightful. Now we'll move on to the very last question for this interview. So, lastly, sir, what are the department's future goals?
See, under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, the department is doing, I think, good enough for all-round development of students. But you just, I would like to tell on this platform that the Department of Botany is totally committed uh, for advancement of scientific knowledge, sustainability, and student development. We are focusing mainly on organizing skill-based workshops, programs for student exposure, and herbal product development. We are also expanding our students to entrepreneurship or internships So our students usually go for their internships to natural farming, like Gurukul is also doing natural farming. So we encourage our students for that, all that. And we are also developing some online learning platforms so that our students do not feel lag behind in learning, because advanced digital and smart learning are the nowadays
Very
they are the
essential.
need of the students all round development. And finally, I told you that we always encourage our students for entrepreneurship and green startups. Overall, I can say that the botany department's future vision is to become a center of excellence in plant sciences, uh, sustainability and innovation, and we are committed and we are doing it.
Wonderful, sir. So that was an eye-opening conversation, as I also didn't know more about botany department. So thank you for joining us, Dr. Sombi.
Thank you so much. It's indeed my pleasure.
So the Department of Botany is not just about plants, it's about innovation, sustainability, and shaping the future of environment. A big thank you again to Dr. Sombi for sharing these insights. If you are passionate about plants and their impact on the world, this is the place to be. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much.